Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to LeggLife. Welcome to our last morning on the Seabourn Odyssey. We just woke up. We are about to vacate our stateroom by 8 a.m. as we have to because we can't barricade ourselves in the room and stay on for an additional week. But my goodness, what an amazing week it's been.
Yeah.
We are so thankful for this opportunity. We're gonna do a full review of our entire Seabourn experience probably in the next video. But here's the thing, we don't fly home to Anchorage until tonight. And so we have a full day in Juneau. We've rented a Turo. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring, go to some of our favorite places here in town before flying home tonight on Alaska Airlines, where we get to sleep in our own bed this evening.
And snuggle for Kitty.
And snuggle Missy. From a bed on a Seabourn ship to our own bed at home in Anchorage. That's what today's gonna involve. But I will say, we woke up, looked outside off of our veranda and saw something that pretty cool. First of all, Juneau, always pretty cool. We love this town. Actually, there's the town of Douglas over there on Douglas Island. But you guys, look at what is right to our left. That is the Disney Wonder, our favorite of all of the Disney ships. We have sailed on the Wonder, oh gosh, a number of times. And we just absolutely love her. So, if any of you are over there on the Disney Wonder, today is currently Friday, May 17th.
Hi.
We're waving at you. Hi, friends. But now, we've got to head on out. We've got our backpacks. That's going to be one of our carry-ons. We've got our Seabourn jackets we're going to put on. And we are going to head to the Colonnade for breakfast because we're out of our room at 8. But we actually don't have to be off the ship till like 9:15, so we got a little bit of time. You ready?
No.
I'm not either. All right, here we go. To the most amazing stateroom we have ever had on a cruise ship. The most wonderful bed. Seabourn, we definitely hope to see you again sometime because this was amazing. Goodbye, wonderful pool deck. Sherri and I were saying we actually would really love to do a warm weather Seabourn cruise because the pool area is so nice. You just didn't really get a chance to use it, at least with the weather on most of our cruise. Yeah, a little bit too cold. Breakfast one last time in the Colonnade. Oh look, there's Becky right down there working. We were hoping that we'd get to see him this morning. All right, Sherri, last chance to stuff your pockets with about 10 donuts. No? All right, here's my breakfast on the last morning. You can see Sherri Beth got her coffee, and there is hers. Also, you talked to Becky?
Yeah.
I didn't get to, what did he say?
He said, thank you for the lovely gift. And he said it was very kind and he's going to frame it.
Oh my gosh. We got about half an hour until we have to be off the ship.
Okay.
And we are back.
We're going to do it.
This puzzle, if you've been watching the vlogs, is the bane of the existence of many people on this ship. Because all that is left are just like solid colored pieces. And this is the last thing Sherri wanted to do before we leave. We have a little bit of time. So she wants to try to get a few extra pieces in. Well, we just got the notice. It's time to get off the ship. Basically, they said, take your stuff and go home.
Get out.
They said, get out. You're not welcome here anymore. Well, it's not what they said. It's what we heard. You got a few more pieces.
I got a few more.
If you are on the next Seabourn cruise, if you are getting on the Seabourn Odyssey May 17th, and you ever see this puzzle finished, please send us a photo. Because I'm not sure Sherri will be able to sleep until she knows this task is done. All right, you ready?
No.
By Seabourn Square, where we spent lots of time reading, drinking coffees. So this is pretty amazing. They actually have customs right on board, which is very cool. And just like that, we are off the Seabourn Odyssey. And here in Juneau, Alaska. You can see the tram up the mountain right there. And it's a busy day in port. We have a royal ship, we have ours, there's the Disney ship, and then a carnival ship. So, a 4-ship day here in Juneau. Well, I'm glad I rented a minivan. So there we go. And it closed. Now I actually want to talk about this. So when we come to Juneau on cruise ships, we almost always rent a car through Turo. Turo is like Airbnb for cars, kind of. And what we do is we basically select, look how cute Sherri is. We select to have the car picked up or dropped off to us at the cruise ship terminal. And then since we are flying out tonight, we're actually returning the car to the airport. Now, look at how convenient this is. This is our Turo we got. It's like a little Dodge minivan kind of thing. And it is right here in the parking lot of Taku Smokehouse. Our ship is right there. So we walked off the ship, got our bags right over here, walked here, and we've got our car. One of the reasons that we love doing Turo and Juneau is that now we have a car for the entire day. And we can go, and an entire car full of friends, if they were with us, could go and adventure around Juneau. And this car for the whole day was like $140, I think. But if you look at how much it costs to get out to Mendenhall Glacier, how much it costs to get to different places around Juneau, you will spend so much more than that in excursion costs. So for us, our like Juneau pro tip, if you're coming here and there are multiple things you kind of want to see in the area, think about renting a car just like this. It has worked amazing for us every time we have done it, and today, no different. The car was locked. I basically just messaged the lady. She unlocked it remotely. She keeps a key inside, so I've got the key now. And again, for us, I can drop it off at the airport, and it works perfect. Okay, now, oh, check this out. I just looked up, and the Gold Belt tram is coming down to the tram building here. Now, we have done this before, and I will say it is absolutely beautiful. You can see at the top of the mountain, they actually have a restaurant up there, really great gift shop up there. There's lots of hiking paths. So if you're in Juneau, this is one of the most popular things to do, and I've got to say, absolutely recommend this.
Just left the port area. We're heading into downtown. It's just right next to it. You can see lots of shops, lots of people, beautiful mountains. Okay, so the camera is not going to pick this up, but in this field, and then kind of all along this highway, we've seen probably 10 eagles already. They're everywhere.
There was one tree that had 3 of them in it.
Uh-huh. And a bunch of them kind of just sitting out in this field. Our first stop is one of our favorite places here in Juneau, the Shrine of St. Therese.
If you have watched any of our previous videos from Juneau, Alaska, no doubt you have seen this place. It is probably the one place in Juneau that every time we are here, we come. It is peaceful and serene and just feels unbelievable. We are not Catholic. However, this place just feels sacred. And so for us, it's one of those places that just, it wouldn't feel right to visit Juneau and not come out to the shrine. You can see there's like a little gravel pathway from the parking lot down to the shrine area, and there are several buildings here that we'll show you. And this is the view when you get down kind of the main area. The shrine chapel's out there. We're gonna definitely go out there and see that. But everywhere you look, it's beautiful. Now, one of the things that they do offer here is they have a few different cabins that you actually can rent for like retreats, sabbaticals, that kind of thing. And it's a dream of mine to stay out here. They also have like kind of a bigger retreat lodge right here for groups. There is a little gift shop up over there. We'll go check that out. But I think the first place we're gonna go is out to the chapel. Here's a little better view. Looking back on some of the buildings, you can see beautiful like flowers over here. There's actually a prayer labyrinth I'll show you. And those are just some of the buildings. And there are never too many people out here because as far as I know, none of the cruise ships offer excursions out here. There might be some local tour companies, but it's far enough out of town that you would maybe need to hire a taxi if you don't have your own car. Look at that little guy. I thought it was a rock and then it started to move. Hi, buddy. How are you? Oh, okay. Here's the thing. I don't even know what it is. It's so interesting. And Sherri just pointed out there's another one up over here. Like, what is it? I'm so confused. I've never seen them out here before. What are you? Hi. You're cute. You got a cute little face. Okay, bye. It's so funny because we have actually seen whales out here, but some weird little ground squirrel thing? Nope, never seen that. You can see we have the chapel right up here, it is this beautiful stone building. You can see erected in 1938. And they do have like the Stations of the Cross all around the outside. Actually starts kind of down there and works its way around. But we are going to go into the chapel, and I'm going to be quiet in there if there are people in there praying and worshiping. And there's actually nobody in here today, so, or at least right now. So we'll show you around. So when you first enter, back here they have some different booklets. Of course they have candles. They have little postcards and things there. Little rosaries and chains. And then over here we have a Sherri. There's a fireplace. They do have a guest book, as well as a book to write prayers and petitions. And this is the view from right outside the chapel looking out. We have friends who live here who said they've seen whales here multiple times. So if you come to the shrine, yes, take time to look at kind of the man-made beauty of this space, but also take time to take in all of the natural beauty as well. So these here are forget-me-nots. These are the official state flower of Alaska. You can see lots of paths, benches, kind of all along the way for you just to sit and reflect and pray, listen. Oh, it really is one of the most amazing places in Alaska. There was something else over there. Did you see that? A little something else just scurried around. And this is their prayer labyrinth. You can see it starts over there. Just got here into the gift shop. You can see they have water, coffee, tea, hot chocolate. Here in the fridge they've got candy, sodas, that kind of stuff. And then of course they have lots of other items for sale as well. Everything from luggage tags to really beautiful pieces of art. They've got some photo cards, which I do plan on getting some of. They have some different books in here. These are hilarious. I don't think they had these last year. Saint socks? What in the world? Those are amazing. And payment is on the honor system. Please place money in the box next to the door. So that is this right here. But one thing I love is they actually have a QR code to pay for items as well. Or you can just send the money when you get home too, and then they give you the address right there. So this is their little gift shop. I really love it. Our next stop is also one of our Juneau kind of usual stops. Heritage Coffee. Now, this is the Heritage Coffee location out here in the valley. It used to be in a little house located right here. The house is gone. This is their fancy new location. And I was actually here in January when I came here for work, but this is Sherri's first time seeing the new one. Okay, we just had lunch with friends. It's one of the things that I love about cruising Alaska is that
friends in like all the different ports.
It's like the ship just takes us to our friends. I love that. That was so good. I'm so glad we were able to make that happen. I didn't think it was going to be able to happen, and it did. Yep. So we have about 2 hours left here in Juneau. What do you say we go to a bookstore? All right, let's go. Also, Sherri and I just looked over. There's a van parked next to us. Can we talk about their front windshield?
I don't know how they can drive that.
I don't know what happened, but hopefully that vehicle is like parked and not being driven. Here we are downtown Juneau, just parked. A store that we really love over here, Annie Kale's, is right there. Great local store. Rainy Retreat Books, definitely our next stop. Sherri's favorite bookstore in Juneau, and she's already found a book. House in the Cerulean Sea. One of the things that I loved about a lot of the bookstores that we've gone to in Southeast Alaska is really great sections of Alaska books, Alaska authors, lots of different local options on things to buy. which I think is just so cool. So all these buildings kind of in downtown Juneau are part of the Sealaska Corporation. It's a native corporation here in Southeast Alaska, and they have the Sealaska Heritage Store right here on the corner. If you're in Juneau and you are looking for like authentic Alaska native made items, that is definitely one of the best places, and the proceeds go to support the local artists as well. But you can see Sealaska has done a really good job of kind of making this whole area super nice with a lot of their native art, a lot of their buildings. Well, we only have time for about one more stop. So our last stop is going to be Amalga Distillery. Been here a number of times and it's so good. Amalga also has lots of fun stickers. Look at that jellyfish. Love that. They sell a bunch of barnacle foods, kelp salsa, the bullwhip kelp hot sauce. You can see beanies, smoked salmon, and then lots of cool distillery merch as well. I love that one. That's a cool design. We got a seat here on the window, or next to the window, I suppose, more accurate. Right across the street from the Baranoff Hotel. Pretty iconic hotel here in downtown Juneau. All right, our drinks at Amalga are done. They were delicious. Now, Sherry, we need to start making our way to the airport. But as we do, I want to point out one thing. Because while we've been on a lot of cruises, there is one thing we have not done that is on our cruise to-do list. Tattoos in a port.
Yeah.
High tide. Actually, one of the ladies in Anchorage who's done tattoos on both of us started here at high tide.
Yep.
One of these cruises, we are going to skip an excursion, and our excursion will be ink on our bodies forever.
Yes. We are starting our journey out of downtown Juneau, heading to the airport, but before we left, we wanted to show you the capital, the state capital.
Yep, so it is right here in downtown Juneau, and it doesn't look like most state capitals that I've seen. It's basically just a converted office building. Just dropped off our Turo here in the airport parking lot. Terminal's right there. We got all of our bags. Let's go check in. Well, we're getting pretty good at this. We had one bag that we knew was like really close.
Right at exactly 50.
50.0 pounds. Sherri Legg professionals. We've made it here into the terminal. We are going to be leaving out of gate 2, which is over here. We did buy a meat and cheese box from the little kind of a cafe here in the airport. How good that looks. Here we go. On to our flight from Juneau to Anchorage. It is normally about 90 minutes or so. Here we are in seats 4A and C. You can see these are one of the newer Alaska Airlines planes. Alaska did upgrade us to first class. Thank you, Alaska Airlines. Have a little footrest down there. Very nice. You can see we got all of our power stuff there. Best part of the whole flight though, comes with a Sherri. It's really nice when it does that. We have made it to our gate here in Anchorage now. Get off the plane, get our bags, head home, and see Missy. Hey, we made it. And it looks like a beautiful day outside here in Anchorage. You guys, we are home. First stop is this sweet girl. Hello. Oh, we missed you so much. Hi, princess. Oh, look at how sweet you are. We missed you.
Hi, sweet nugget.
Who's that? Oh.
Hi. Oh, the baby.
We're home. We're in comfy clothes. And I've got to talk about how proud of us I am. We have been home for a little over an hour. We already have all of our suitcases emptied. 5 suitcases emptied. Everything put away. The suitcases are already back under the stairs.
Carry-ons are emptied.
Carry-ons are emptied. Laundry is already started. We not only emptied stuff is put away.
Yeah.
Like our bed is clear. It's not like we just dumped everything on our bed.
We did, but we put everything away.
But we put everything away.
So that we can sleep tonight.
An hour after getting home, and we are ready to settle.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Sherri Beth brought home a little bit of the cruise crud.
I did.
If you guys have been on a cruise basically ever, you know that is kind of part of it.
Yeah.
At this point, I think that we assume we will get sick.
I'm just glad that it started this morning and has gotten kind of progressively worse throughout the day, but we're home. So I'm glad that didn't start like 3 days ago.
And we're home not as you guys are watching, as we are filming this, it's Friday.
Yeah.
And so you have
Saturday and Sunday.
That you get to be home.
And
you
I work from home on Mondays.
So you have like 3 days at home to recover.
Yeah.
You guys, we're gonna need a little bit of time to process this trip.
Yeah.
And so
we will do a full wrap up.
That'll actually be the next vlog you see on this channel. The next video is like our full thoughts. I hope that you enjoy and have enjoyed this series. We
sure enjoyed making it.
We sure enjoyed making it, and we already talked, like we were walking through the airport, like, what do you say we book another Seabourn Cruise?
Okay.
So we're definitely hoping to get back on Seabourn sometime.
Yeah.
You guys, we love you so much. Thanks for being a part of our community. Subscribe if you have not, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.